You know the movie Sleepless in Seattle? Not this guy, because he's got a Sleep Number bed. How about that? How about that to welcome in, courtesy of Sleep Number, DeMarcus Lawrence. How are you, DeMarcus Lawrence? How are you, sir?
All is well. How we doing?
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard us chit-chatting while you were waiting to come on patiently, thankfully. Thank you.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get on my Social Security number next.
Oh, yeah. No. I just know your agent. I know your money guy. I know them all. You and I, man.
Yes, sir.
We know it. We know a lot of the same people. You are you in the beautiful Pacific Northwest right now, DeMarcus?
Yes, I'm out here enjoying my nature with my trees and, my beautiful atmosphere. So most definitely.
Well, I mean, you went to Boise State, which isn't too far away, right? I mean, so it's not like your first stroll through these woods, in a way.
Correct.
Right? Pretty much. How are things up there in Seattle for you so far?
Things are going good. Like you said, sleeping great.
Nice.
Body is healthy. Team is doing amazing. So, yeah, just ready to kick the season off.
Have you heard the news about where you used to be? Did that filter to you in any way, shape, or form?
News of where I used to be.
Where you used to be in Dallas? Anything like that? Hit your phone the last couple of hours? DeMarcus Lawrence?
Yeah, you talking about the trade.
Yo, wait a minute. Let me write that down. Yes, I'm talking about the trade. What's your opinion when you heard about Micah being traded to Green Bay, DeMarcus?
No opinion. All honesty, happy for him. He got paid. Cowboys. I mean, I'm here now, so I ain't got nothing.
Listen. I know you've turned the page, and I promise you this. You and I are going to talk about the Seattle Seahawks a lot over the next few minutes.
Most definitely.
Okay. That said, though, I mean, is there any part of you that's sitting there saying, if you got rid of Micah, don't you think you could have kept me? Is there any part of you? You know what I mean? You could. They kind of could use you right now, DeMarcus. I mean, to be straight up.
I mean, straight up, I had a sense of the business, as a young kid, coming in, and I understood, things like this could happen, or I can up and be traded one day, or the team want me, as a player one day. So, I mean, it's a part of the game, and I'm happy where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm in a great position. So, yeah, man. I get to write my own history.
Exactly. And obviously, you've got, again, a very talented team in which you could do it. And just another question on this, and like I said, promise you, we will move on. But the conversation, and I think you kind of alluded to it too, you went back and forth with 11 briefly during the spring about podcasting and things of that nature. There was an undertone to all of this, that something was going on behind the scenes with Micah and the Cowboys, that Jerry was alluding to, in a way, an addition by subtraction here. Is there any truth to that, DeMarcus?
So you asking me to speak for Jerry right now?
I'm not saying that. I'm just speaking from your own personal experiences, I guess. Let's put it this way. Sort of like a sleep number, right? All right. All right. So, my sleep number setting is 70. For instance. So let's just say 70 would be closer to the scale of, yes, there's something there. There could be addition by subtraction. And then 30 is no, not so much. It's much softer, right? You know what I mean? So what number would it be, DeMarcus?
Comparing it to sleep number, I don't feel like, a lot of people in the world get to experience the good quality sleep, that sleep numbers provide.
Boy.
I'm gonna say on a 0 scale.
Okay. Okay.
Because they don't really know.
All right. So the bottom line is, though, you've turned the page, and there's nothing to be said about you and Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys. It's basically what you're saying right now.
Not at all.
Okay, very good. All right, moving on to the Seattle Seahawks here on the Rich Eisen Show with DeMarcus Lawrence. How good can this team be based on you being around teams in Dallas? knowing how good you have been with them? Where do we compare, DeMarcus?
I mean, we're pretty high up there. Just, from our head coach all the way down, to, shoot. I mean, it's hard to say all the way down because, everybody plays a key part in our league, and our offense is doing a great job. Our defense is doing a great job. Special teams are clicking, so it's just really, bringing it all together this next weekend, kicking it off on Sunday against San Fran.
And Mike Macdonald, your head coach. How has the vibe been there in comparison to previous years of you being in Dallas? Again, as a comparison of your current situation.
No, we got a great vibe. Mike is doing an excellent job as our head coach. He's the youngest head coach I ever had. So, just his sense of humor and, the understanding, that we actually grew up in the same, time area is unique. I ain't never looked at myself as, the old man in the locker room, but now, having a young head coach like this, I definitely feel like the old head.
Yeah, you're only about 5 years apart, pretty much. How does Darnold look to you, DeMarcus?
Sam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, Sam's looking great. Feel like him and Clint hit it off pretty well, and he's basically in the perfect position and right system, for him to make a lot of plays this year.
Okay, I've got none other than DeMarcus Lawrence here on the Rich Eisen Show. So, what is your relationship with Sleep Number, and what should we know about it, DeMarcus?
Yeah, man. Sleep Number is the best. Over my last 6 years, I upgraded my, sleep by getting the Sleep Number bed, and it helped me out so much with my sleep quality, especially, with my babies running around and wanting to lay with dad. So, being able to set my settings, like you said, to 70, or some nights I have to go all the way down to like a 45. Yeah. So it can hug me back. But
nice.
Yeah, so really love Sleep Number. I'm just happy that we was able to make this partnership work.
And how old are your kids? Your babies?
Shoot, I got 6 months on the 4th of September. 4, 11, 14, and 19.
Damn. That is a full house and a handful for sure. And, obviously 11 years in one spot in the NFL, 12 years in the NFL is remarkable, period. 11 years in one spot and then to move to another one is not easy, certainly when you got kids like that and family. So I know it's not simple. Best of luck to you on that front. TJ, do you want to say something to Tank Lawrence before we send him on the way? TJ Jefferson is our resident diehard Dallas Cowboy fan and a big fan of yours.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll be straight up, Tank. He needs a hug today, and you have the floor.
Well,
TJ.
I know you don't want to talk about things in the past, Tank. You want to look to the future, and I respect that, man. But just as a Cowboy fan, I want to thank you for the time you put in. You and the Hot Boys made watching football fun for me, man. So hate to see you go, but I'm excited to watch what you do with Seattle, brother. Stay healthy and keep doing your thing. Respect to you.
I appreciate that, man. Hey, hold your head high, bro. You got brighter days to come.
Got to, right?
Okay.
And I'll be paying attention to the Seahawks a little bit more this year because of you, for sure.
He's hugging you back, just like his bed. Yeah, just like his bed. He's hugging you back right
he's
now.
He's a human Sleep Number.
Yeah, he's hugging you back. All right, DeMarcus, thanks for the time, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, have a good one.
You got it. That's DeMarcus Lawrence, everybody, part of Sleep Number, the official sleep and wellness partner of the National Football League. Joining us, the Seattle Seahawks are hosting the San Francisco 49ers in 9 days.